Well, the heat certainly causing some issues earlier in the week, and now the rain and flooding is causing some problems in town.
Mets are in town. Play the Pirates. Are they going to get it in tonight?
I think so. We're looking behind. It looks like they're dragging the tarp off, and people are starting to go in. So the rain's done for now in downtown Pittsburgh. Take a look outside. Areas to the east still looking at very heavy downpours. And if you look on the very far right corner of your screen, some ominous clouds there. Those storm cells moving to the east. So a little better view of things downtown. Even a couple of boats here. We saw the Gateway Clipper getting caught up in that one storm. Now these are in much better situation the rest of the night. Now we can't say there won't be any more storms popping. There are a couple of cells back over to the west of Wheeling and into Cambridge, but most of the activity, most of the energy in the atmosphere has been used up at the moment by this explosive area of storm. So we're hoping that over the next hour or two, things will stay kind of quiet, at least downtown, especially for folks at the ballpark. Most of these warnings are going to kind of wrap up by around 6:45, the ones that are currently out. Clarion Forest, Jefferson County, this goes until 6:30. Very heavy rain and some lightning, really from Jenks all the way down across I-80. This is moving due east. Winds could gust in any of these cells up to about 30-40 miles per hour. Radar indicating potential up to gusts of 60 miles per hour. We haven't really seen that much, but just a lot of very heavy rain, very poor visibility when these start to erupt. There you see the Plum area, not under a warning, but that's the warning that just expired. All of that activity moving out along the Parkway East. And then down to the south along I-70, the Mon Valley under the gun right now. This severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Allegheny, northwestern Fayette, eastern Washington, and western Westmoreland County. This for Ross Draver, California, Monessen, Bell Vernon. This is all continuing for about the next half an hour headed to the east. Flash flood warnings are in effect in some of these areas that have had these very heavy amounts of rain, upwards of an inch to even 2 inches of rain in a very short period of time. This flash flood warning for Allegheny, southern Allegheny, northeastern Washington County goes until 9 o'clock. The one up to the northwest of there for southern or for northern Allegheny County will expire at 8:30. Now these could be canceled early if we don't get any more rain, but just a heads up that in those areas, not only ponding of water on the roads, but we've seen a lot of flash flooding of streams and creeks, and we're under a flood watch for our entire area until midnight tonight. Water tables very high. Temperatures are cool behind the rain. You would expect that. Butler rain, and now it just ended. We're at 70 degrees. Pittsburgh still looking at 74. Washington 76 degrees. And then out ahead of that, look where we still have sunshine. Latrobe and Morgantown are still in the lower to mid 80s. So Futurecast brings these storms through here up until around 8-9 o'clock. We could have a few more strong cells. Overnight, just a couple of leftover showers, but we start off Saturday on a pretty nice note. Should be mainly dry up until noon, very similar to what we had today. And then another line of very strong storms pushing through between around 2 to 8 p.m. On Sunday, we get a little bit of a break. The setup a little different. We shouldn't have as much of a chance for storms. In fact, most models are trying to keep Sunday dry. Monday's a different story. We have a good chance for one more round of strong storms and very heavy rain as a cold front arrives that will really change this situation. Not extremely cool weather, but it'll get rid of the storm chance that we've had each day. So hang in there for the weekend. We have upper 80s on the way, and by next week for the 4th, we're down to the lower 80s.